Well, Russia says its forces seized part of key Ukraine town of Chasiv Yar, where Moscow has been pressing for months. Chasiv Yar is near Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine. The claim from Moscow came just after Kyiv said Russian strikes on the industrial city of Dnipro had killed 5 people and wounded nearly 3 dozen more, including a 14-year-old girl. In the meantime, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban called for ceasefire after talks with Putin in Moscow. Desha Chernyshova has more from Moscow.
Russian Ministry of Defense said Moscow now has the control over the Novi district in the city of Chasiv Yar in the Donetsk People's Republic. Russian armed forces have carried out 23 group strikes against military targets of Ukraine over the past week, and Moscow says Ukraine lost 1,300 soldiers over that period of time. In the meantime, Russian President Vladimir Putin said Moscow is open to a political or diplomatic solution of the conflict in Ukraine, but ruled out the possibility of a ceasefire unless serious negotiations start. He said that any pause could be used by Kyiv to rearm. After the talks with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban in Moscow on Friday, he said Moscow stands for a complete and final end to the conflict. He noted that among Russian conditions is a complete withdrawal of Ukrainian troops from 4 regions Russia now claims as its own. Hungarian Prime Minister said Russia and Ukraine have very different positions, as earlier in the week he has traveled to Kyiv. Orban said he discussed the shortest path to peace with Putin in Moscow. Dasha Chernyshova in Moscow, reporting for DD India.